And now a chance to meet the Mets. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
A swing and a miss at the slider at 88, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he's retired 1 away.
Batting second.
Stepping in, William Cho, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ripped down the first base line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. This is in the air out to left field. Gamble has a beat on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 4th.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Gamble is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Leading out for the Yankees, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder.
So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cespedes going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
And the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. Runner at second here with one man out. Now it's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. And yet another throw back to second. And he's back standing. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Ready with the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he gets the call there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Flipped out the other way towards short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
A really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Here's the first pitch to him. Greg Bird is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. From the stretch. And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that swung on and fouled straight back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The next 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's Yasmani Tomas. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Here's Chase Headley. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
Ball 2.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Cespedes
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Cespedes out in front here as this is pulled into the seats, foul down the left side. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Flores.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
1 out, nobody on. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, number 22. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready now, Jose Iglesias. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Full count. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
On the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, he's been inconsistent at the plate. Expectations were higher. He's fallen under 240, so that is a welcome single right there.
Into the box, William Cho, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. William Cho is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Here comes the first pitch. Ryan Healy will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this. 91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is the elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Mets leave them loaded. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready for another chance?
Right fielder,
Aaron Judge. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Up and in for ball 1.
1-0.
That misses. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Cho is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Striding into the box, Ben Gamble. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In there for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
In there, a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. There goes the runner. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now.
Greg Bird.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Darno waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Settling in now, Yasmani Tomas. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Cho is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
and he takes a called strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now at the plate, number 22 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, for the play.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Here's Chase Headley. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Ball 1. With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Swing and a line drive, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pickoff move to second. One and 1. Here it comes. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. Throw goes over to third, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave one. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
d'Arnaud.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 0-2 home. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So coming to the plate, number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. A little bouncer. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. Ready once again, William Cho. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, no balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is on his horse. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, Ryan Healy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In there, 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
Right to Gordon on the first. And the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
0-1 count and the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And again, he's got himself a base hit, make it 3 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he's having himself quite a day. 3 for 3 after that single right there. He's putting in some quality work and getting rewarded for it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. None out, runners at first and second. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Set. Here's the 3-1. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Hansel Robles is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Greg Bird comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 3-0 now. Yasmani Tomas waits on deck. 3-0. Here it is. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He froze him on the fastball there. Yasmani Tomas becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Chase Headley checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Michael Conforto.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Yoenis Cespedes. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jose Iglesias.
Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. D. Gordon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner at first with no outs here. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
This is a pesky type of hitter pitchers hate to face. He's going to put the ball in play, not known for power, but if you put it in the zone, he's probably going to make contact. Right there, another example of that.
In now, A.J. Pollard. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitter's got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
From the stretch. 1-2.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 22. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, that was a fastball. He had to have made up his mind that he's going to swing as soon as he releases it. That wasn't even a breaking pitch, and he was hacking.
Grounded down the third baseline.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but, man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Travis d'Arnaud. He singled his last time up. And that's in there for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down to Headley at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamble. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Ben Gamble.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Flores. A quick out number one.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Couple of walks for him thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Designated hitter.
At the plate, Yasmani Tomas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to...
Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Striding in once again, number 1. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
1-2, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, William Cho. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
Here's the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. Finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
So it was a strikeout swinging. William Cho goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Chase Eric Goodell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
62.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. In there, and it's 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jose Iglesias started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Good waist pitch. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now another 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. D. Gordon will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time, as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready now, A.J. Pollock. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and that's just off the corner and low. Ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up, and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Chasen Shreve comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Once again a 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. David Robertson answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Hit back up the middle. Toward second, Gordon is there. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Up next for the Mets.
Striding in, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Luis Severino earns win number 4 on the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac.